finally came out with a full drift mod, so we're not having to use the low traction tires, because everyone knows the low traction tires just kind of make your car slide with no direction at all. But in this, it feels like the rear diff has been welded. I mean, if you still drive the car like normal, it drives absolutely fine. Still a little slidey, you can see. But it's, I mean, that's how most cars drive or whatever with welded rear diff. Look at that handling. It still has the GTA logic where if you were to kind of wiggle the wheels back and forth fast, you can get it to hold on to that angle a little bit more. But also, the front brake does the job. It's very awesome. Go get my car fixed real quick. Been out here practicing. Just take a look at this real quick. Like, this is what I'm talking about. If you were to wiggle the wheels or whatever, you know, you can drag it around a little bit more. You can also use that front brake. This is me tapping the front brake here and there. There's also the e-brake. This is just e-brake. A little bit of wiggle, a little bit of e-brake, a little bit of front brake. Throw it all together. Go a little bit wider. Great handling though. That's what we've been waiting for.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
I am playing on PlayStation.
That should do the trick.
Just leave it the way it is. Fix up the car and get out of here. Put the clear hood on there. This is like the GTA's version of the RX-7, called the Annis, or as most people call it, the Anus ZR350. Oh, there we go. Already smacked the shit out of it. I am in a public lobby, and I am the only one in here. I should probably make sure. Turn it off just in case other people get into the lobby with me. You don't hear them. They're static back. Look at this. A little bit on the curb there. Beautiful. On the curb again. Not bad though. GTA paying my bills for the day, telling me I'm going broke. Right now my current money situation is only $213,000, which is gonna go really fast because it's $200,000 just for this drift tune that you have to go to the LS car meet to get. So I'll actually call in another car right now so you can see it has to be done. And they changed this, the interactions menu actually, they changed a lot of stuff on here. So it's a lot easier for you to get to things when you're on the quicks and you're trying to heal up, running from the cops or, you know, from enemies. So let's put this back in storage. I do need another tuner car, so we're gonna call the mechanic real quick.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
Let's and now I don't know if you've seen, so you have your garages right here on the left hand side. This is new on the bottom right. It says add garage info. So you press square, right? And you can put this as to maybe the specific type of cars that you have in that garage and label these garages the way that you wanted to, which is something that like me and my buddies have been talking about for a very long time. Super excited about that. So I'm like, this one, these have so much or whatever. These are like the high-end cars or whatever, you know. Let's see. So let's do the tailgater.
It's on the way.
It's a newer car. It's beautiful. Let's see. This is the 350Z. Or what is this? The Audi maybe? Like a Audi A6 or A4 maybe. Yeah. See, but if you can see how it drives right now, it sticks to the ground very well. You know, if you do want it to get sideways, you can get it sideways, of course. Hold on. What's this? What's this? Look at this. Look at that. A little bit of money right there for me. Look at, and he's driving like an asshole right now. So let's go ahead and make this money real quick. Because I do need that. Yeah. You guys should have stayed in the truck. That's actually what you're supposed to do. Come on, man. GTA is not cooperating with me right now. Face them. There we go. Collect item. Thank you. 25,000. Hey, it helps. Every little bit helps. Alright, now we're going to go to the LS car meet. It is on the east side of the map. I know how to get pretty much everywhere by now, but for those of you that don't know, right down here, that little LS right there. Got an invite. I'm gonna pass everything up for now. I'm just gonna get there kind of fast, driving like a jerk. Oh, I just murdered that guy. You didn't see nothing. Inside view of my car. Quite beautiful. You gotta love GTA's graphics. I can't wait for 6 to come out, really. You know, everybody's been dying for it. I'm excited. I'm not gonna put this one down, of course, because you got over 10 years invested in something, you know, like this is the whole life. I'm excited to see what car mechanics they're going to implement in the 6, because they just came out with like the street racing and now they got the drift racing. You you know, and I just started to fool around with like creating my own races and stuff. But you know, like how could you top this? You know, it's crazy. So this is where you gotta come or whatever. These are the you could test these vehicles out. I don't know if anybody has told you, but these are they're very nice. Cool to try out a car or whatever, test drive a car before you buy it. It's a whole lot of money, especially these cars are all like at least like 1.2, 1.3 million. You know, and that's not easy to come by in GTA, really. I mean, even if you're doing missions or whatever, it'll take a minute. Gonna take a minute. Okay. So, when I popped into it for the other one, it was right at the top. I know this is a tuner, but as you can see, it is not, it's not something that you can do to this one. You know, you could just tune the engine, unless they maybe moved it towards, no, that's it. So you can't do it to this. I didn't know that you couldn't do it to all the tuners. I figured all the tuners you would have been able to. But I guess because this is, it's an all-wheel drive car, you can't change it around like that. So let's go ahead and, let's get out of here altogether. I would have thought maybe for sure you might have been able to do it to this one, but so let's get out of here. We'll get rid of this car. We'll call in something that I think might be able to get a drift tune. Join the storage. Call this super awesome mechanic. Always there for you.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
Alright, This is tricky. The drift Tampa. Actually, I know we can do it to that one, so let's go ahead and you gotta be able to, it's in the thing. The drift Tampa, the drift truck, those are both options or whatever. When you go to the race and you can select or whatever through the cars that they have available for you. So I should be able to do it. This one. And this is my... Go ahead and cut the music off. This is like one of my favorite cars just because Ken Block, anybody who knows, you know, he was one of the greatest drivers to ever walk this earth. He recently passed away in a snowmobile accident. His family nearby. You know, all respect goes out to him and his family. But I love this car. I love that GTA put the car and the truck in here. And then they've even brought in, you know, like the WRX wagon or whatever is in here now too. There's a look-alike. Um, you know, like such great things, great respect, whatever for the man, and like things like that. That you know, like those of us that we can't really do much. We don't get a chance to go out and drive cars or whatever like this, you know. So it's nice to be able to get the feel for it in some way, you know, because some video games even, you know, like yeah, they put this type of vehicle in there. You know, there's a Mustang, you know, like fucking in a lot of games or whatever that you can kind of make it like this, but the handling, the graphics of it, they're not as believable, you know. And I know GTA graphics are like out there, but like when it comes to like the realism, like the handling, like they do a pretty damn great, accurate job. So let's see. Let's get down to a mod vehicle. Sitting there admiring all the other cars in the background. Drift tuning. There it is at the top, number 1 of 15, right? So we're gonna go ahead. Install drift tune. As you can see, it's 200,000 up there. Install. Boom. Okay, now it doesn't look like too much has changed. The wheel, everything is kind of bigger. Front wheels are skinnier. Excuse me. Let's get out of here. Go test this shit out. Show vehicle this. Let's get out. Alright, so right off the bat, this handles a lot differently than the other car. Not every car handles alike, but the main thing you can tell on these cars, you know, like with the drift tuning, besides just like the differential, is obviously like there is there's a different feeling like altogether in the suspension, you know, like there's no sway at all, you know, like there's no roll, just a nice tight suspension, and you know, like it makes it very fun, gives it such a nice, just sturdy feel, you know. Look at those thick black lines, you know. GTA red lights though, am I right?
Getting to where the whole damn TV is fucking gone.
Alright, so this is got a lot more power. This one is also an all-wheel drive vehicle. So it's like but it's, you know, this is the original drift car, so it's like they had to come out with it for this, of course. But it's just, I found it very weird that they didn't have it for the Tailgater S. But I tell you what, I'd be fucking way more upset if it wasn't for this. This shit is awesome though. I'm gonna make it right here. Wing it wide. And then we'll try to see how much we can control it. You know, we'll go down, make a left at the next block. Wings it wide. Try to stay off these curbs. Go down here. I know there's a couple of little driveways and stuff I can drift in and out of. Parking garage over here. Maybe I'll hit the parking garage real quick. This thing's a boat, so I didn't even know. We're swinging it in front of Grandpa. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know this parking garage that well though. Ooh. That was my bad. Bring it back around. Back around. We gotta cut this early. Hold that front brake in. Nope. It's not what you gotta do. I wonder if it would be easier inside the car. Let's see what this view is like. Oh, the way he looks to the out the window, you know, for your direction is just like that's a whole different thing right there. You know, like of course before when you would be driving he would be looking the direction that you're going, but the fact that he follows the direction of the swing of the rear end and the way you're steering also, you know, like it just makes it so much easier. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Look at what? That's crazy. I gotta say, I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, I'm disappointed with my driving a little bit, but it's only because, like, it's so sensitive on the throttle. You know, like, you don't have to be on it at all. I might have to reconfigure my controller just so it's not so sensitive. Because it, you know how it is. It's just like, it's so easy to just be on the gas. Alright, let's get back out of this view, because, you know, might make a lot of people sick. Oh, what a jackass. I barely touched it. My driving is quite... But you know what? And I'm not going to lie, in this car, like, I've never been the best racer. You know, you can ask my buddies. This thing is a beast, though. It's just so much fun. Too much gas on there, that's the thing. You'd think, you know, like, just roasting it, it would just, like, eventually take off, but you gotta let off for a second and then kick it back in, you know? Alright, GTA taking care of the traffic problem for us. Let's go ahead and... swing wide, right? It is fantastic, though. It's very nice. And it's like if you have that throttle control, you can get through really any parts that you want once you start figuring it out, you know? It's a whole nother world now, you know? Been waiting like fucking 10 years for this. And I play like other games, you know, like Car X and stuff too. You know, I'm a huge Gran Turismo person, and this is just this is what I want, you know? I like to be able to get in and out of my car or whatever. I like to be able to shoot people, I like to be able to crash, I like to be able to see the damage. The damage is what makes it the most fun for me, you know? Like, I don't care if I ruin the car. I'm like, I don't put armor on most of my cars. This one probably does have armor on it, actually. But a very fun car to drift tune. I'm gonna have to do some missions or races so I can make some more money, so. Let's go through these neighborhoods. See how well we can hang on to this boat. And already it's gone. That's what happens, you know, you got red lights and shit. Going down the street, a little bit of front brake right there. And then lock it up real quick, try to hit it up the hill. There's a car right there. There's Michael's house. There's a Mustang. Little 360. Whack! I don't condone killing people for car accidents. Unless it's in a video game. I am still in a public lobby, and I am still the only person in it, which is why everything looks so clear right now, because with my internet it probably wouldn't be. Now, it is possible to drift with other vehicles without having this drift tune, but being able to swing it like that is like damn near impossible. But then again, with these cars, now if you got this drift tune, you can drive fast though, you know, but they're like, that's how you're trying to catch it so you can make a turn, you know. Now we'll see how regular car is to drift and drive.
You're through to your garage. You
Something with like the
need me to
same
bring you
amount
a
of
ride?
power. Do the Hellfire.
It's on the way. There you go, buddy. Get it in. Ooh. Tink.
What is happening?
And he didn't drop no money. He was rope. Bro. Don't you run. Alright. My gauntlet hellfire? No. I was a different person last time I was in here. Already in. Let's go ahead. We'll whip a couple of these corners. I gotta get used to it though, because driving that other car, you know, you're expecting the car to swing. So that's a drift or whatever in a normal vehicle, you know? You can... With this one, you can kind of work with it, you know, if you're going slower. You do small drift circles, bigger drift circles. With the e-brake, with the front brake. With the front brake, it don't work so much on these. You know, you're better off just fucking hand braking it and trying to tail whip around every fucking corner with it, really. I mean, it is a beautiful vehicle to drift. Not all of them, obviously. Every vehicle handles differently. So, some of them, even when they're rear-wheel drive or whatever, they don't lock up like this. Really. And the new one, the hot ring, is just one of those that'll absolutely just roast it. Got a pretty big trunk. Got the bucket racing seats in there. The engine. It's a good looking car. They did good on it.